Hey guys, and welcome back to Season 4 of The Fergie Way with me, Teach FM. Now, we're in episode 11. Today's episode we play Tottenham. Now, we are currently sat on top of the Premier League. City are below us. I think they're 2 points off us, and they're 1 point, and Tottenham are 2 points off us. Tottenham have got 3 games in hand because they've been playing in the World Club Cup, so they're buoyed up by winning that because, let's face it, any of the English teams that make it, they always win it. In fact, anyone who wins the Champions League pretty much nailed on to win that World Club Cup. So they're going to be a little bit buoyed up. Now, they have been a bit of our rival, shall we say, over the last couple of seasons. So this is going to be a massively important game. And if we're going to try and win the Premier League this season, one we're going to have to win. Now, there's not been a lot of news, but what we have had is the Champions League draw. And as you can see, a little bit fortuitous for a change. Rather than us getting a massive team, we've got Bestie Cast. Now, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but I reckon there was bigger teams out there to get. When it comes to any other news, really, it only really goes around injuries. Renato Sanchez, as you know, was out from the last episode. He's not due back just yet. He won't be featuring today. And Chris Smalling did pick up an injury in the last game I was playing, and it's going to keep him out for between 12 and 15 days. So we'll be without Smalling, we're without Sanchez. Martial is back. He should be fit to play today's game, and he's probably going to feature. So obviously in the last episode we did play against Barcelona. We took a beating, which was a shame. It's the first time Barcelona have beat us here on the Fergie Way. But we then went to play Everton. We ran out 2-1 winners, and I say ran out a little bit loosely. Memphis Depay and Dybala scoring. It was one of those games in which it ended, we had 43 shots, they had 3. Memphis Depay scored with what literally was the last kick of the game. We had 3 minutes injury time. Memphis Depay scored with literally 93 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. So literally last kick of the game, we nicked that result, it has to be said. We were probably heading for just 1 point all day long. We then played QPR, and in this game we just stomped him. Juan Mata had been complaining about not getting in the team. First started, had in a few games, scored 2 goals, and he assisted Fosu Mensah's goal, a ripper for Mata. We then played Burnley, once again playing the younger guys, and as you can see, Gribbin, Marcus Rashford got 2, and Paul Pogba got 1. Paul Pogba's 1 was he came off the bench, he scored 1 very late in the game. It was a good goal as well, it was a free kick from a very big distance. Hit straight at the keeper, I don't know how it went in, but we'll take it. 4-0, and then on Boxing Day, we played Crystal Palace. 0-0 draw. I did play a weaker team because I wanted to save a lot of the legs for this Spurs game because it's so important. But I'll be honest, when I played the weaker team, I still expected to get a win. So that leads us to today's game at Old Trafford against Tottenham, the foe from the last couple of seasons. They've done us a couple of times now, and we've done them as well. And in the Community Shield earlier on in the season, if you remember, we beat them 6-1. However, now they have got a few players back. Del Alli, Eric Dyer, these guys were missing, So it's going to be a different challenge today, but one that I'm relishing, and I'm hoping the lads are too. So as we move on to the team selection screen, guys, I did drop Rashford. Rashford reacted badly to something I'd said in the press conference, so he's found his way onto the bench. I sort of wanted to start Mata, but fitness-wise, he was at sort of 91%, I think it was. Rodriguez was nice and fit. As you can see, I have made some changes to the player roles to try and spice it up a bit because at the moment I felt we've been a bit stale. Paul Pogba has now become a deep line playmaker on support. James Rodriguez is now as an advanced playmaker on support. And yeah, I just feel it's given us a little bit more at the moment. It certainly worked well with Mata. This will be the first time James is going to play the role, so hopefully it's going to do well. So we've got De Gea in the sticks, David Alaba. Rashawn Williams is beginning to sort of cement his place in the squad. He's been doing really well. His average rating is right up there, so we're going to keep him in there and see how he does. He's partnering Eric Bailly. We then have Sidibe on the right. We have Pogba, Neves and Mensah in the middle. Rodriguez, Dybala and Martial. Onto the Spurs team, as I say, freshly buoyed up after winning the World Club Cup. They've got Lloris in net with Davies, Vertonghen, Vallejo and Eric Dyer. Why is Eric Dyer playing right back? Unbelievable. I wouldn't play him there. Anyway, it's not my business. Leave Pochettino to do what he wants. They then have Dembele and Ali in the middle with Felipe Anderson, Firmino and Lamela all sat behind Harry Kane. I would say other than the oddball of having Eric Dyer sat down at right back, it's probably their strongest team. So I'm expecting them to come at us, but we'll see how we get on. So what are you saying then, Roy? Massive game today. This is probably, the thing with this now is like, we're 2 points clear of Spurs. They're sat in third, and they have 3 games in hand. So if they win, they're going to go a point clear, and they're going to have the ability to go 10 clear. And we're right at the end of December. 10-point gap at this time of the year is not something we're looking for, so we really want to win. What are you saying, Roy? Well, we're obviously going to hard tackle Lamela because he's carrying a little bit of an injury. And I'm also going to hard tackle Dele Alli because he's just basically always getting injured on my save. And we'll go on to the team talk. I am going to tell the guys this time it's for the fans because, as I say, as the games progress, Tottenham have become quite the rival. As we can see, Martial's playing on 90%. As I said, Rashford ended up getting dropped onto the sub bench. He may end up coming on later on, but only time will tell. But I do have a very, very fit and healthy Memphis Depay down there. We've passionately told the lads that we've got faith. A lot of them have gone green, and now we're going to get straight into the game. First highlight now, guys, from Martial to James. James through to Dybala. Dybala's drifting out left, though. He's played the ball across. It's Fosu-Mensah arriving at the back post. 1-0 United. I mean, literally, we're 1 minute in. Wasn't expecting it so soon. And taking an early lead for us today is massive. Dybala there, diving out on the left wing. Whips it across. Fosu-Mensah arriving in the right place. Now, we'll have a look at Fosu-Mensah very briefly after the game. But he has been doing so well this season. He's basically, I've given him chances, and every time he's had a chance, not just with goals, but he's just been playing really well. His pass accuracy was at 90% last time I looked, as a bad ball was played in there to De Gea. But yeah, his pass accuracy was at 90% last time I looked, and he has scored a surprising number of goals. So it's Pogba on the ball now to James. James plays it forward to Martial. Martial's going to run at the defence, takes a shot from distance. Lloris more than equal to it, but 4 minutes in, it is looking very positive for us. It's Dybala holding up the play. It's James. Oh, what a ball from James. Martial's in. He does hit a low shot. Saved by Lloris. Pushed round the post. And I've got to say, we've made a great start because Spurs have been playing really well. In fact, Spurs, bearing in mind we're at Old Trafford. It's Martial! Bearing in mind we're at Old Trafford. Spurs are actually favourites heading into this game, probably because of that World Club Cup win. But early signs are we're going to absolutely beast them. Dele Alli now on the edge of our area. To Harry Kane, plays it to Felipe Anderson. Sidibe manages to whip in, set the ball, plays it to Dybala. Oh, if he was just let himself go there, but Martial is in now. It is a one-on-one, and Jesus Christ. That's clear cut before I've even looked up in it. Yeah, it is. Oh, God. That annoys me. That really annoys me. It's Pogba now to Mensah. It's Dybala now. Dybala working his way out wide again. Great play as well. James hits the ball down. Lloris manages to get a save. We have won a corner, but great stuff from us at the moment because we've been a bit lacklustre lately. James whips the ball in. It's Eric Bailly who will retrieve it on the edge of the area. Alaba. End of the highlight. Shafted by FM again. Ruben Neves intercepts the ball. Plays it to Williams. It's Alaba now. Pogba. It's Martial to James. Fosu-Mensah now marching forward. He's waiting for the run of Dybala, but it never came. He's having to go wide. Loses out to Dembele, and this might be... No, it won't be. Oh, it might be. Counter-attack from Spurs. Dybala nods it down to Mensah. It's back towards Dybala. He has managed to pluck it out the air. It's down with James now. What a ball to Martial. He's offside. Hits the post anyway. It wasn't a goal, but even if it had gone in, it wouldn't have mattered, let's be honest. It's Dembele now. Rashawn Williams clears it as far as Dybala. Martial has gone fast on that ball. Plays it to Dybala. Dybala's in and he hits it towards Lloris again. 25 minutes in, we've had 9 shots. 6 of them been on target. I think we've got to be pretty happy with the way we've started it. It's Dele Alli now to Harry Kane. First chance for Spurs maybe. Lamela to Firmino. What a save, David De Gea. Just back in the team. I gave Donnarumma a run of 3 or 4 games for the first time ever. And De Gea's first back into the first team. He made a mistake basically last time I played him, so I thought I'll let Donnarumma have a run, but he's repaid it already because that was a cracking save. It's Pogba now. James, what? Oh, fucking brilliant. Sorry, pardon my French, but what absolutely brilliant play there. Little reverse ball that put James in on goal. I thought he was going to play it across for a certainty. It's Pogba there. Look at that for a ball. I thought he was going to play it across because we had 2 men arriving on the back post, but he went alone. And for a change, for FM17, he actually beat him at the far post, not the near one. But 2-0, and we are happy lads here. It's Pogba now on the edge. Dybala's going to get a shot away. He does. Lloris saves it. And Lloris is having an absolute stonker. I mean, okay, he's let 2 in, but he's had 8 on target. He's pushed 6 away from his goal, so he's been doing all right. It's Mensah now to Dybala. Dybala nods it on towards Martial. Wasn't able to get on it. It's Dembele. Mensah's got up there, but he didn't manage to steal the ball. And now we will counter-attack. Dybala pushing forward with James. Mensah went forward, but James had already turned his back as Pogba takes a shot from distance. Saved by Lloris. He only parried it, but he did manage to get on the ball. 37 minutes on the clock, and it looks like we're beginning to run away with this. James with a ball from deep. It's Alaba now to Pogba. Eric Bailly to Dybala. Mensah. Eric Bailly. James to Martial. Martial had a chance yet again. Lloris was more than equal to it. James now. Bad cross, but it's only come out as far as David Alaba. It's Bailly. Sidibe now to Mensah. To Dybala. Why did you not go for the back post? Jan Vertonghen clears it, but only as far as Rashawn Williams. Alaba. Still David Alaba. He's ran into 2 men. No, he's still got the ball. He's come out of it. Is he going to get a crossover? He does. It's Martial to James. Back with Martial. It's the post. He managed to beat Lloris. The ball bounced behind Lloris, and if Dybala would have just been thinking a little bit faster, it would have been another goal. We would have been going in 3-0 at half-time. It's Pogba on the edge to James. Back with Alaba. Alaba's crossed it to an arriving Mensah. Only manages to nod it down into Lloris's hands. That's probably going to be it for half-time. And as we head in there, I think we've got to be pretty pleased. We've got someone playing at 8.6, James Rodriguez. We've got a few 7s going on. I'm assertively going to tell the guys that I'm very happy with the way it's going. We're going to get them straight back out there into the second half. And this has been a very, very pleasing performance. Firmino tries playing it forward to Kane. Sidibe's picked it up though. It's Mensah. Sidibe's making a run down the right, but he's gone inside to James, who plays it out to Sidibe. Sidibe will cross Vertonghen, clears it, but Pogba from distance, and that just ever so slightly wide of the post by Paul Pogba. Pogba's settling into this deep line playmaker role quite well. He finds himself on the edge of the area quite a bit. Has scored a couple of goals since he's been in there, so hopefully it's working out all right for him. Rodriguez is obviously having a whale of a time as the advanced playmaker in that support role. So let's see how it's going to pan out over the rest of the season. It's Martial now. Gets the ball took off him. It's with Rashawn Williams. David Alaba to Martial. Martial to Mensah. Mensah to Dybala to James. James took a shot. Looked like it might have hit Dybala. It did do. No corner. But at the moment, Spurs have only had 2 shots. Both of them have been on target in their defence. However, 2 shots to our 21. It's Martial now. Plays it forward to Mensah. Mensah had time there. He could have maybe pressed forward to get a bit more of a sure foot on his shot, but he did welly it over the bar. 55 minutes gone. Probably time to start looking at making some changes. Mensah's having a great game, but fitness-wise, not doing that well. So I think what I'm going to do is going to bring on Juan Mata. I'm going to switch Juan Mata with Rodriguez. So Rodriguez is now on that midfield 3 line. He's going to be playing in Mensah's place. He's still going to be able to go up the field, but with the likes of Renato Sanchez not being available, we're a little bit thin in that area when we're missing a player. I don't really feel as though I need to add to the squad, because the squad I feel is big enough now, maybe even too big for my liking. So we do have to at times just fit players in where we can. It's James now to Mata. Mata with a lovely ball over the top to Martial, and Martial really should have scored. We've had 3 fucking clear-cut chances. We've only scored 2 goals, and we know we've missed 2 of them clear-cuts. It's Mata now on the edge. Plays it to Sidibe. It's Ruben Neves to Mata. Mata to James. James has the ball took off him. Oh, it will be a free kick though, and it looks like James wants to take it. There's loads of space at that near post, and he takes advantage of it. 3-0, 60 minutes on the clock. Tottenham are not getting back into this now. Now, a little bit more excitement than normal maybe against a Tottenham. Look at that with that. See that then? Hands on head. It was almost like he was taking the piss as he ran up and took that. I've never seen that before. Maybe a little bit more excited than normal to get this victory today against Spurs. But with them having them 3 games in hand, I mean, even us taking these 3 points right now, Oh, it's cleared to safety. We'll not worry about it. Even us having these 3 points right now puts us 5 clear of Spurs. But they've still got the potential to take 9 points and put them above us. So we're not out of the water even with this win. But certainly if we would have lost, I reckon we would have been up shit street. It's Dybala now out on the left wing. He's cutting inside. Eric Dyer's managed to win the ball off him. I was going to say whip the ball off him for some reason. But it's Rashawn Williams playing it back to David De Gea nice and safely. We're going to look at substitutions now. As you can see, Martial's a little bit tired. I'm not going to bring on Rashford because, as I say, bitching at the beginning of the game, so he's not going to get to play. But with a little bit of luck, Memphis has been okay. A little bit off the boil this year. I mean, as you know, Memphis has been a revelation on the Fergie way, playing in the striker role. But this season, a little bit off the boil, shall we say. But hopefully, he can prove it as we go. As we get later on in the season, you'll remember from the Fergie way last year, we only ended up with 2 strikers, and I'm hoping this year, if we can try and keep everybody fit, everybody happy, and at least nicking a goal here and there, when we get into them late stages of the season where we have so much fixture congestion, keep the guys fit, have a lot of strikers available for them crunch ties in the Champions League, assuming we get that far in the competition, it's going to do us a world of wonders, as opposed to last year where we had 2 strikers and both of them were playing shite. Christian Eriksen to Lamela now. Pogba manages to intercept and gives it Mata. Mata's tried releasing Dybala. Go on, Dybala. Has he got the legs? He's not. He drifted out wide. Gave the Spurs defenders enough time to get back ahead of him. Looks like Firmino maybe through here, but Neves manages to whip him. Play the ball calmly back to David De Gea. It's Alaba. Pogba to Mata. Mata to Memphis, who's drifted way out wide to the left. Pogba to Mata again. To Dybala. Dybala loses out to Vertonghen, but he does win it back. Mata to James to Dybala. Dybala was through on goal. Vertonghen was very quick to get back in front of him, but it's Dybala with a shot from distance and it's gone over the bar. 83rd minute. It's been a bit of a stale second half considering how the game started, but we'll take it. We'll take the 3 points. It's all we were here for today. It's James now. Memphis. Still Memphis drifting out wide to the right. He's going to try and put a ball in. He does to Dybala arriving at the near post. And so many times on FM17 we've seen them go in. But unfortunately for Dybala, not on this occasion. Mata playing a ball from deep. Eriksen collects it, but we are in the final highlight now. I'm not expecting any fireworks. It's Lamela to Firmino. Firmino plays it forward. Rashawn Williams wins the ball. Probably going to clear it upfield. Plays it back to De Gea. He's going to clear it upfield, and it's probably pretty much going to be the end of the game. Dembele to Eriksen. Lamela. Still Lamela. James wins the ball back, though. Is he going to play it forward to Dybala? He does do. Dybala towards Memphis. There might be one last chance in this, and there's not. Literally, as I get a little bit excited and maybe we were going to get an attack, it didn't happen. So we are going to give the guys the usual team talk. We were very pleased. Well done, lads. Rodriguez played an absolute blinder. Your dominating performance today was spectacular. I don't need to slate anybody, and that was the end of that. So as I say, I did just want to have a quick look at the squad, and if we just say by pass completion, I'm just going to find that. So there's Fosu Mensah now. He sat about 4th down. He's had 90% pass completion. A tackling success ratio was 79%. He's had 131 interceptions. But yet, better yet, at the other end of the field, 4 assists, 5 goals, all from 18 starts. He's been doing absolutely belting. We look at his stats as well. His progression's been okay. I mean, physically the lad is a tank, but mentally and technically he does still need time to improve. But then we forget he's 21 years old. He's doing an absolutely stellar job on the Fergie way. So that's the end of the episode for today, guys. So we're on the schedule and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking Watford, Palace, Leicester, Villa, Newcastle. And then we have this glut of fixtures when we get down there, you see. So what I'm going to do is I will play Watford, Palace, Leicester and Villa off cam. But I really want to play Newcastle. I don't know why. Maybe it's the old school, thought process. But Newcastle used to be quite a big team. And I know they've only just come back up. But I think it'll be a good one to live comp. But then after that, we're going to have quite a few live comms on the bounce because it's Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal. And as you know, I'm going to live com all of them. So I'm going to play a big group of fixtures now to help us progress the season a little bit. But then after that, the next few episodes are going to be very close together and therefore probably very short. So if you enjoyed today's episode, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the channel out a lot and we've been doing it a lot lately. The likes have been amazing. The comments have been shit hot. I'm getting new subscribers as well. So if you are new around here, hit the sub button. Check the links in the description. You can see everything that's been going on the Fergie way. Other than that, guys, I hope to see you in tomorrow night's episode where, of course, we will be facing Newcastle. I've been Teach FM and I'll catch you later. See you in a bit.